will solve this problem? Just like in the oil sector, who will solve this problem? Who will tackle the principalities and the powers, like someone said, that they do exist in the power sector? And if you ask me, I think these principalities and powers are very much human. And what we just need is the will to tackle these problems. Just as we also need that will in the power sector, talking about national security as well. And so, well, I don't know, the politicians, the democratic order, the power sector has continued to be a problem, successive governments. But away from that now, it says here, still on the economy, Naira strengthens to record 1,400 Naira to a dollar at official market. Still nothing nice to write home about. And police arrest 6 suspects over 7.75 billion telecom fraud. Recovered 2 residential houses in Kano, 2 mini plazas, 400 laptops, 1,000 mobile phones. 7.75 billion telecom fraud, and that's whooping, if you ask me. Okay, that was supposed to be on page 28 of the Nigerian Tribune this morning. The Nigeria Police Force said operatives of its National Cybercrime Center, NPF-NCC, arrested 6 suspects over alleged 7.7 billion telecommunication fraud. The Force Public Relations Officer, CSP Benjamin Hundeyin, said this in a statement on Wednesday in Abuja. He said the suspects were responsible for the illegal diversion of a telecommunication company's airtime and data resources, resulting in an estimated financial loss of over 7.7 billion naira. Hundeyin said the suspects were arrested following a petition by a Nigerian telecommunications company over suspicious and unauthorized activities within its billing and payments infrastructure. Police nab suspects over 7.7 billion naira telecoms fraud. On politics now. Update on Osun local government crisis. President Tinubu should call Oyetola to order, and that's coming from Governor Adeleke. Says court sacked APC chairman, lack mandate to stay on in council. I was talking about the tenure elongation controversy for the local government chairman in Osun State. Osun State Governor Senator Ademola Adeleke has stated his accusation against the Minister of Blue Economy, Mr. Gboyega Oyetola, about the minister's alleged masterminding the local government crisis. We are certain that the self-awarded tenure of the chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC lapsed in 2025 and cannot be elongated under the law and Supreme Court precedents. Reacting to the minister's statement issued by a special advisor, Governor Adeleke faulted the entire submission of Oyetola on the crisis, alleging that the former governor remains the chief architect of the paralysis and the untold hardship being inflicted on Osun people. The governor said the Federal High Court, rather than Governor Adeleke, sacked the APC chairman in 2022, and the judgment was later validated by a Court of Appeal judgment, which also acknowledged that newly validly elected chairmen and councillors of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) were already sworn into office. Adeleke further reminded the minister that the APC chairmen were sacked by the court because their election was conducted under him in violation of the Electoral Act, which stipulates a 1-year notice before conducting local government elections. And he queried Oyetola on his motive for conducting local government elections in violation of the law, and soon after he lost his re-election bid in 2022, insisting that the minister should bear full responsibility for the paralysis of the councils. Well, whichever way, if we are to turn the table around, probably Governor Adeleke will not be saying this. So that's Nigerian politics for you. When it is convenient, you can argue in favor of what you have done or what you have failed to do or what you ought to have done. Like I said, all this not in the interest of the people of Osun State, because like Governor Adeleke said, paralysis of the councils is paralysis of development. And typical Nigerian politicians, they find it difficult, and I mean all who are involved in this matter now, all parties to the crisis, find it very difficult to place the interest of the general public before self-interest. Otherwise, a point of accord should have been arrived at, a point of compromise should have been arrived at over this matter if truly the interest of the people is being considered. So, so the crisis drags on and on. Some people have gotten a tenure elongation, and that is being debated as to the legality and the appropriateness of that under the law. Okay. On Electoral Act, Senate delays consideration by 24 hours to study details. And we have the riders. Electronic transmission of results leads recommendations. Akpabio distributes certified tax laws to Senator, says no alterations. Interesting. And APC governors meet NWC, endorse timetable for convention, commend ongoing e-membership. Let's see what that's all about. APC governors now, and there are quite many of them now. The party now dominating the state of affairs on the political horizon. APC governors meet NWC, endorse timetable for convention. The forum of governors on the platform of the All Progressive Congress. The Progressive Governors Forum met on Wednesday night with the National Working Committee of the ruling party, led by Professor Nentawe Yowada, Igbo State Governor and Chairman of the Forum, Senator Hope Uzodinma, read the communique to newsmen at the end of the meeting that lasted for over 4 hours. The Igbo State Governor disclosed that the PGF reviewed and endorsed the proposed timetable and institutional framework as approved by NEC for the forthcoming World Local Government, State, Zonal Congresses and the National Convention. The meeting also commended the APC National Chairman on the party's ongoing national e-registration and digital membership update, which has recorded significant growth, including increased youth participation and the integration of national identity number name verification. APC governors meet NWC, endorse timetable for convention and commend ongoing e-membership. And well, Vice President Kashim Shettima is here saying something we all know, and well, I don't know as to the need for him to say this or not. He says Nigeria has potential to be greatest country on earth. So what are the factors stopping us from becoming the greatest country on earth? I guess the greatest hindering factor is us. We are the ones hindering our path to progress. We are the ones putting a clog in the wheels of our own development. Even the international powers that we keep blaming, our former colonial powers that we keep blaming, the Oyibos that recommend those harsh economic policies for us, and they breathe down our necks to make sure that we go down the wrong path. If we have the political will to stand up to them, then we will be able to realize this potential. It's about us. Nothing that happens to us that is not our own making, directly or indirectly. Vice President Kashim Shettima says Nigeria has the potential to be one of the greatest countries on earth if its citizens learn to tolerate and live in peace with one another. Yes, it's in a way, it seems to be corroborating what I'm saying, that it's about us. Shettima stated this on Wednesday in Jos, the Plateau State capital, when he paid homage to the Gongon Jos and Chairman, Plateau State Council of Chiefs and Emirs, Jacob Gwan Buba, in his palace. The Vice President said all Nigerians are one people tied to a common heritage, and what binds them together as a people supersedes whatever threatens to separate them. He's saying here what I've always believed. Well, I believe, no matter what you want to tell me, well, my personal opinion here, I believe in one Nigeria. And if we are saying we are not one, that we are not one country, then, like I said, it is about us. We are our own problem if it comes to the matter of unity and ethnic trust. So, and we must learn, starting with the leadership, to forge that unity among ourselves as a people. Let's have this quick commercial break and we will be right back.
Bàbá, ẹ̀gbọ́n tó nílò òun wí ni. Mo kúkú gbọ́. Ó ná ọmọlúàbí pọ́nbélé. Ọmọlúàbí pọ́nbélé. Bọ́làjú ti wá ń pọ̀ sí yìí. Ṣáwá lè sọ pé ọmọlúàbí pọ́nbélé kan bẹ níbì kan mọ́. Ó sì wà, ọmọ àfiwà bí. Inú ìran ní ti ràn wá. Ni wọ́n fi ń pè ní ọmọnìwà òbí, ọmọlúàbí,
ọ̀làjú tó wá ń tọ́ka sí un kò fi gba kankan pa ọmọlúàbí run ẹni mẹ́tọ́ tó sì ń ṣẹ̀tọ́ láwùjọ là ń pè ní ọmọlúàbí.
ẹ ṣeun bàbá orúkọ rẹ yẹ kó tàn yẹnìyẹnì ju aṣọ ara rẹ lọ. ìwọ ọmọlúàbí kò kútarí kò sì lè kúta láéláé. jẹ́ ọmọlúàbí. àjọ ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ tí ń runi sókè tanijí kálẹ̀ gbárùkù ti dàgbàsókè amúlùdùn àtọrọ̀ ayé èyí ni Ọ̀yọ́ State Mobilization Agency for Socio-Economic Development (OMASED) ní ṣùwàlétí.
Hello?
Olumide, why are you answering the phone?
Check again and see who you called.
Hey, small letters are not easy reading, you know. I wanted to call Olamide.
I think it's time for you to go to a health outlet to check your eyes and get reading glasses.
Health outlet? For reading glasses?
Yes. If you're 35 years or older, receive free vision screening and affordable reading glasses at designated health outlets near you.
As we age, our eyes need a little support to see clearly. Visit a health outlet nearby for a free eye check and affordable reading glasses today to see the difference. Call 0706 489 9614 for more information. That's 0706 489 9614. This message is brought to you by the National Eye, Ear and Sensory Function Health Program of the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare in conjunction with Vision Spring Nigeria. Vision Spring. See well, do well.
Any motor where you dey drive, you need confirm protection, no. For your engine, no. Make a mobile, make it mobile, no. Make it mobile. Anywhere you dey, your motor deserve to be #1, yo. Make it mobile, no. Make it mobile. You carry the go, make everybody join me say, make it mobile.
Make you go with the best.
Make it mobile.
Welcome back, and it's good to know you are still there. And the program is still Conversation on Oluyole 98.5 FM. Sit at home, Soludo vows clamp down on more markets. As Governor Charles Soludo of Anambra State has vowed to extend the clampdown on more markets across the state if traders refuse to open their shops and continue to comply with the sit-at-home order by the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB. This was just as he insisted that his administration would not rescind the decision to abolish the Monday sit-at-home in markets across the state, particularly in Onitsha and Inewi. Well, as if the sit-at-home was official in the first place. Governor Soludo made the declaration during a press conference held Wednesday at the Lighthouse, Oka, the state capital, pointed out that the sit-at-home ended in 2022. Oh, really? The governor added that only those bent on promoting economic sabotage were responsible for the agitation of Biafra in the state. He reiterated that the state government could no longer close its eyes on calculated economic sabotage, noting that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, had since dissociated himself from the exercise when he, the governor, visited him in detention on his resumption of office as governor in 2022. Well, maybe the people will want a direct assurance from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself, maybe like his voice or a video being played to the entire people of the state, him assuring them. I'm sure they would they will be more comfortable with the assurances of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming directly from him than from the governor, who, like I said, is a politician and most likely will not be trusted by the people. Whatever he says regarding assurances that the people will be safe when they open their shops on Monday will be taken with a pinch of salt by the people of by the traders at Onitsha market. And why do I have this feeling that they will prefer to continue to incur losses rather than obey the governor's directive? Due to past antecedents, you cannot blame the traders. Like I said, I think the governor should engage in a more robust conversation with them. They need more assurances, not this kind of clampdown. Yesterday, we read in the dailies that they were losing 19-point-something billion naira. The state was losing that much every Monday, and we wondered how much more they would lose when you now shut down the market totally indefinitely, or for a week. Like I said, it was going to shut down the Onitsha market. I don't think this is going to work. I think if you have been engaging them before, you should engage them even more. they need assurances, not threats. That of course they would prefer that they are alive rather than going to the market and probably getting killed or maimed. What we don't know, if we are saying that as we speak, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is incarcerated, and the one in Finland, Samepa, is also incarcerated in Finland. So we don't know who exactly of the IPOB would be enforcing or has been enforcing the sit-at-home order. And even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself, that the governor said, has dissociated himself from any sit-at-home order. Well, we wait and we see how things unfold. Sit-at-home, Soludo vows clamp down on more markets. That's further clamp down on the economy. And you don't cut your nose to spite your face. Okay, U.S. airstrikes Senate to hold executive briefing. Oh. December 25 airstrikes on terrorist targets in Sokoto State by the United States gained attention at the Senate on Wednesday in Abuja after Senator Abdul Ningi faulted the military operations. Oh, about time. Ningi, a People's Democratic Party, PDP lawmaker who represents Bauchi Central Senatorial District, claimed that the airstrikes impinged on the territorial integrity of Nigeria as a sovereign state. Oh, we all know that, but unfortunately, nothing we can do about it. He urged his position on the allegation that the National Assembly, which is empowered by the Constitution to be involved in discussions leading to such external military intervention, was not consulted in the extant case. Well, the international bully did not consult the Parliament of Venezuela before he went into that country and picked up their president, made him to face a trial in the United States. As Wednesday's session, which was presided over by the President of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, at Wednesday's session, which was presided over by the President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, Ningi kicked against allowing the executive arm of government to be solely responsible for taking such decisions on behalf of Nigeria to the exclusion of the legislature. He warned that should the trend continue, it meant that other world powers, including Russia, could also decide to carry out military operations in Nigeria without recourse to the National Assembly's involvement in the discussion. Even the executive arm of government that Senator Ningi is talking about, I believe they had to save face. They had to, with their heads bowed and bloody, they had to issue a statement that they were actually aware and they were in collaboration, in partnership with the U.S. military and the U.S. government regarding the carrying out of the air strikes against terrorist targets in Sokoto. With or without their approval, the Americans will still have done what they did. Well, I stand with Senator Ningi on his complaints, on his position on this particular matter. Things should be done properly. And well, the Americans in recent times have been flouting international law. They have been flouting them, and they're disturbing other countries and flexing their muscles, the bully that they are against them, especially against lesser nations, nations that are not as advanced as they are. But then, I guess, like I've always said, we were the ones that opened up our flanks to them. If our government over the years had done the needful, we would not find ourselves in this precarious position. And of course, we owe them an explanation as to what we have done with years and billions of dollars sunk in aid, in military aid, to help us fight terrorism and insecurity. What have we done with that money? And well, part of the answers to that question, we can see it here. Of course, what was done with the money offered us to fight terrorism and banditry over the years, to fight insecurity. It says here, arrest 4.6 billion arms fraud. EFCC witness a seized fund is from ONSA's accounts. That's Office of the National Security Advisor. A prosecution witness in the ongoing trial of a former Minister of State for Finance, Ambassador Bashir Yuguda, alongside the former National Security Advisor, NSA Colonel Sambo Dasuki retired, and others on Wednesday insisted that the 4.6 billion involved in the charge against the defendants was transferred from the Office of the National Security Advisor. Yuguda Dasoki, former Governor Atayiru Bafawara, his son Sergei Bafawara, and their company Dalhatu Investment Limited are being prosecuted by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) before Justice Yusuf Halidu of the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), sitting at Maitama, Abuja, on an amended 25-count charge bordering on misappropriation, criminal breach of trust, and receiving stolen property. So I took this story purposely for us to refresh our memories as to what has been happening to various interventions by the world powers to help us fight insecurity and terrorism in our country. So some people now are enmeshed in the court trial, arms fraud, money that was supposed to have been used to procure arms for the military to enhance the war against insecurity, now finding its way into private pockets, and then this is being dug into now, and then some people have to stand trial before the law courts. And we also have this one. Diezani lavished over £2 million in London luxury store. That's coming from a UK prosecutor. British prosecutors on Wednesday told the London court that Nigeria's former Minister of Petroleum Resources, Diezani Adesin Madueke, lavished more than £2 million at Arabs, allegedly using funds provided by all executives who benefited from lucrative contracts with the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL. The prosecution said founders of energy companies awarded major NNPC contracts and also paid the running costs of Adesin Madueke's UK residence and covered the salaries of our domestic staff. The payments the court held include wages for a housekeeper, nanny, gardener, and window cleaner at the former minister's property. According to prosecutors, the benefits formed part of a wider pattern of inducements allegedly offered in exchange for favorable treatments on oil and gas contracts. Adesin Madueke, a former president of the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, is standing trial at Southwark Crown Court on 5 counts relating to the acceptance of bribes in the form of luxury goods and the use of high-end properties owned by oil industry figures. She has pleaded not guilty to all charges, including conspiracy to commit bribery. Well, these are not the best of times for Adesin Madueke, Diezani Adesin Madueke, and then, the law must take its course. And on banditry, Kebbi assembles 3,000 vigilantes to guard communities. Nigeria earns 55.5 trillion naira from crude oil sales in 2025. That's as President Tinubu unveils $250 million intervention for citizens displaced by floods. Now, a worrisome story here just caught my eye. It says outrage over police crackdown on Lagos anti-demolition protesters. Human rights groups, activists, and social media users have condemned the Lagos State Police Command and the Lagos State government over the arrest and the use of force on residents who protested the demolition of their homes across parts of the state on Wednesday. The condemnation followed the police deployment of tear gas to disperse hundreds of demonstrators who converged on Ikeja to protest what they described as their displacement without adequate compensation or relocation. The protesters drawn from Makuku, Oronshoki, Owodione, Okoba, and other communities carry placards bearing inscriptions such as "A mega city cannot be built on the bones and blood of the poor. Urban poor is not a crime, and stop killing us. Justice for Owodione traders, and Lagos is not for the rich alone." They also chanted solidarity songs. The protest began in the morning and gathered momentum at the Ikeja underbridge, where demonstrators converged before marching towards the Lagos State House of Assembly at Alausa. Okay, pictures speak here showing an injured protester being assisted by others here, and then I wonder why the police then decided to use that kind of force on them if they were not violent in their protests. As far as I can see here, it says the protest was peaceful. Well, the Commissioner of Police, Moshood Jimoh himself, was there and informed them that they will not be allowed into the legislative complex. And kidnapped Edo doctor discharged from hospital after rescue, and the gunmen abduct pregnant woman in Ondo community attack, and 2 dismissed soldiers arrested for alleged robbery in Oyo. Right, time to open the phone lines, and it's your turn, and then welcome your contributions on the program this morning. 070-5555-1985, and we lost that. And you can also reach us on 080-5500-9850. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Today.
Good morning.
Good morning. John calling from Oluyole.
Good to have you, Mr. John.
Quickly, on the seat at home, I don't think Soludo is doing things the right way. If he's so sure that nothing will happen to the trader, he should start with his children to walk around on Monday without any security. So when the children walk around maybe for 2-3 weeks, nothing happens to them, we will now tell the traders that they can come out. After all, the children of Soludo have done that. You see, the trader would rather listen to the order given by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Samuel Epa. Regardless of their incarceration, they will rather listen. Because in previous year, before Soludo came in, a lot of people lost their lives by coming out on Monday. In the initial stage, they deferred that order, and they paid dearly for it. It's sad and unfortunate that the Igbo people, wonderful people who love going about their normal businesses day in, day out, are now facing this kind of situation. The only tribe, major tribe, which you can never find a single beggar, no matter how poor it is, if you find something to do. It's sad that they are facing this. Well, I expect Nnamdi Kanu, maybe through his lawyer, to address the people of Igbo that come. You can go about your lawful activities every Monday. I think the government will see him as a serious man. I have watched Nnamdi Kanu, even most of his court cases. You will see how he behaves with his lawyers. He insults everybody. He shows no repentance at all. You that has been given opportunity, you have been granted bail in the past, you jump bail. You by now you should have calmed down. This is not how to save your people. This is not how to fight for your people. It is your people you are against. You are not even fighting the government who you think is not treating your people fairly. Lastly, on the issue of Trump does not take permission from even the American Congress before hitting any country. Not to talk of talking to a Nigerian House of Rep or Senators. So it doesn't accuse him of not even taking anything to the Congress, which by law he should take everything to the Congress before operating. I'm very sure in a few days' time he will hit Iran. Did he tell the Congress? Of course, no. Enjoy your day. Good morning, sir.
Thank you, Mr. John. On insecurity, 2 Kwara local government areas declare 24-hour curfew. Let's have this quick commercial break and we'll be back.
All across Nigeria, one truth prevails. Football is not just played on the pitch. Arguments fly, tensions shift like defenders on the pitch. And when the ball finally enters the net, that is the 12th player full attack mode. 11 players play on the pitch, but we, the fans, play from anywhere. With Betano, fans don't just watch the match, we influence the game. Register now and join the 12th player. Betano, not for persons under the age of 18. Bet responsibly.
èyíkéyìí ọkọ̀ tó bá ń wà. onílọ àkóso péye. máa dágunlá jẹ́ kó jẹ́ mú bí o. níbikíbi tó bá wà ló fún ojúlówó. ó yá sọ pé. jẹ́ kó jẹ́ mú bí o. lóbi ní ìṣúlẹ̀ ọ̀gẹ́. jẹ́ kó jẹ́ mú bí o. lọ pẹ̀lú ojúlówó.
Hello.
Olumide, why you dey answer the phone now?
Oh boy, look again, make you see who call you.
Chai! Omo, this small text no easy to read again, oh. Now Olami be one call.
Ah, it be like Satan don't reach for you to enter one health outlet. Make them help you check your eye. Make you go also arrange reading glasses.
Reading glasses for health outlets?
Well, if you don't reach your past 35 years, you fit get free vision screening and reading glasses with the affordable for some health outlet near you.
As we don't the age, our eyes need small support to take the see well. Enter any health outlet with near you for free eye check. Come get reading glasses with the affordable to take the see well. Green us for 0706 489 9614 for more information. Now 0706 489 9614. Now the National Eye, Ear and Sensory Functions Health Program of the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare. They partner with Vision Spring Nigeria to bring you this message. Vision Spring. See well. Do well.
We are back at the still conversation on Oluyole 98.5 FM, and we are still taking phone calls. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Mr. Jonathan from Morning Kingdom.
Good to have you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, the issue of fraud is in this country. I don't know. This 7.7 billion naira fraud, the police are arrested 6 people. I don't even know the case we died and nothing tangible will come out of it. Even what has been the outcome of those that are stolen whooping amount in this country. Thank God Nigeria has never collapsed. But what I'm saying is this: we should guard against all these things. No electricity, but no security, nothing is working in the I mean. They should know what they are doing. Government will come, they will not touch the rich man's place, they will come to your place and touch it. You cannot blame government. Development is starting. Every government will want to develop. But it's going to be at the detriment of the poor. That is how, society is. So, I pity those guys in Lagos. I've been watching them in Makoko, they destroyed everything. And these people have no other place to go. Likewise in many other states in Nigeria too. They have no other place to go. Government is not taking all that action. What they are thinking is to something to show after they have done that their government have done something. That is what they want to do. So their friends who are developers will come to them and be submitting so many proposals and all that. And they will not face large places or good places. They will face you. So they demolish the place and build their houses there. And no adequate compensation, nothing. So in fact, it's so pathetic. So these people have nowhere to go. So that's the other. Then I think, as you said, definitely should find a very good solution. Not that these people don't want to come out and trade. The one thing is they are scared of being killed, and they will kill them because they've been killed before. So what you're supposed to do as a leader is to find these people, know these people, go to them, talk to them. Maybe one of them will come out and address these people. They know how to address themselves people, and people will come out and work. The Kanu will not come out and talk because I'm sorry to say the man is not intelligent enough. He's not the kind of person to lead the very intelligent tribe like Igbo is. It's not, it's not in that class. So it's just a noise maker afterwards. So he has a very good struggle, but he's not pursuing the struggle very well. So that's the other. Then on the issue of, so at least let me wait for other people. So many.
Thank you, Mr. Jimmy. I'm not sure Mr. Iwerem will be very happy with you regarding your submissions on Mazin Abdikadu this morning. I was still talking about development. So, we're going to use 14-day quick notice to illegal occupants around Obafemi Awolowo Stadium. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Tola Dulona.
Good morning.
I read a novel years back written by John Gilmer
when I was a boy.
Now, who is that senator saying that Trump did not take permission? From whom does Bello Tuji took permission before commandeering a whole local government? From whom did he take permission? Where were the senators then? So they are just waking up now. Good morning.
Thank you. Bello Tuji is a criminal, and a criminal will grab. We don't have to take any permission from anyone. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Ademola from Ghana.
Good to have you, Mr. Ademola.
On this cartoon, see, shops, market are shut down, and government is losing money. So people should go back to work. People need to go back to work and go about their business. And in Malikano, you see, people need to put their differences behind. They should release Malikano. Because the government should resolve. This Malikano, they need to engage in security or economy, and they should release it. So on the power sector, the power sectors should work with other distribution companies, and they need to work together. So they are improving, and there is more to do. Because at times they did lie, and we hope they can give lie. So there is more to improve on power sector. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Demola. I'm going to squeeze in one more call, 070-5555-1985. And also, okay, I can still squeeze in one more. 080-5500-9850. Right, we just have to go. Our time is fast spent. And we'll be back same time tomorrow morning, God willing, on Conversation. My name is Tola Teriba.
Conversation.
105 Oluyole FM.
morning, sports fans. Thursday morning, right here on Oluyole 90.5 FM. Your champions. My name is Toby Ajiwale. I'm bringing up your breakfast sports show on radio. And on the menu this morning, there's a whole lot for us to examine in the world of sports. Domestic sports stories, foreign sports stories. We'll be touching down in Melbourne at some point, giving you a bit from the ongoing first Grand Slam of the year. That's the Australian Open, already in the last four in the men's and women's draws. We'll also be giving you updates from Nigeria Premier Football League as we saw midweek games go down yesterday. The remainder of games will be going down later today as the Shooting Stars Sport Club of Ibadan will be tangled in a Titanic Southwest derby in the city of Lagos as they'll be facing Ikorodu City. I'll be giving you update from that angle. We'll also be giving you various sports stories, so all you need to do is just sit back and enjoy the journey ride which we'll be having in the ever exciting world of sports. At some point, Olada Komada Ishe will be coming to the microphone to also share his thoughts, especially with the UEFA Champions League games which we saw yesterday, the completion of the group stages. So we are Sports for Choices this morning. So sit back and enjoy. Special hello to listeners on Okyogu 96.3 FM and Agility 92.1 FM. You can catch us on Facebook and on YouTube. So drop your comment on the live stream. We'll be reading your comment. As we read comments from yesterday, let us know where you're listening from. I'll be giving you a shout out on the program this morning. 2 phone numbers as we meet your calls into the live studio where you can make the microphone yours and have your say. First is 070-555-1985. 070-555-1985. The second 080-5500-9850. 080-5500-9850. So yes, 2 channels where you can make the microphone yours and have your say. Once again, my name is Toby Ajiwale, and without further ado, I will start from the sport of cycling, where Team Nigeria cyclists they are set for an intensive training camp in the city of Manchester, that's the United Kingdom, as part of